It's a sick Ferrari, man.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. How old were you when you made your first million, man?
Probably like 27.
What's some advice you can give to people who want to be as successful as you?
No quit, for sure. Be ethical as well, and be willing to take a little bit of risk.
What's your industry?
I'm in the construction industry.
So do you own your own business?
I do, yeah.
Did you own your own business when you made your first million?
No, I did not.
So how did you transition into owning your own company?
It's a long story. Man, I'm not sure if we have time to
Right,
go through all
yeah.
the details of it.
Yeah.
What I'll say is it's unpredictable. Sometimes certain things are so obvious in the universe that you just have to go take initiative and get after it. It wasn't expected to be what I'm doing now. I feel obligated to help along the way. My employees, family, my friends, a lot of people depend on me. I don't think I've gone as far as I'd like to go in terms of having a positive impact. Honestly, the money's whatever. It's more just about the impact that you can have on people, on society, on the work that you do. That's going to be the lasting legacy I'm going to be proud of. And I think most of the great entrepreneurs that I know are also proud of too.
Right.
The money is just a result, right, of bringing it all together and doing something great.
At what point did you say like, okay, I'm just doing this strictly for impact? At what amount did you say, okay, I could be set today, but I'm just doing this because I want to make an impact to the world?
It's always been like that. It's never been, oh, now that I made $100,000, I can now just quote unquote focus on doing something great or doing good. That's the core from the beginning. Don't get me wrong, like you got to know your value and like know your worth and understand your market and what it is that you can charge, what you're capable of exchanging your services for in terms for a monetary value. The wrong mindset is to have a goal of I just want to go make money. That's not what I was taught, and that's never really going to be my North Star. It's always going to be do something good, do something productive for society that helps people, and as a result, you'll find a way as a smart business person to generate some revenue off of it, right? And then you use that revenue to reinvest back and grow and impact more lives in a positive way.
You seem very humble. A lot of people who earn as much as you might be like big jerks, but you seem like a down-to-earth guy.
Well,
What keeps you grounded?
I have a pretty humble upbringing.
Nice.
I have wonderful parents who instill very important core values that no matter what you have, at the end of the day, how people are going to remember is how you treat them. I don't care what creed, what religion, what country, doesn't matter to me. I want to know you as a person, what drives you, and I tend to connect with the people who have similar values and who want to do good by others, and we're not out here to just take.
There's a quote, I don't know who said it, but it goes like, people won't remember what you did for them, people won't remember what you gave them, but they're always going to remember how you made them feel. And I think that's really what you just touched on. That's great.
Exactly. Yeah, they're always going to remember that first, right? Being empathetic towards my employees, towards my family, towards my friends. Holding accountable, though. Empathetic is not an exchange of not holding people accountable for their actions and being accountable for yourself. So that balance, you know, that you need to walk. How you make people feel is ultimately going to be how they remember you.
Yeah. If you were starting from scratch, what's one piece of advice you'd give to your younger self?
I would have a different way of prioritizing my time a little bit earlier. I still think I would do a lot of the same things in terms of relationship building and education. I think I would retweak that balance a little bit to be a little bit more towards focused on maybe a longer term goal and putting myself in more positions that are going to help me reach that goal a little bit faster. I think like many young people, they're trying to find their way as they're in their early 20s and navigating the world. And sometimes I think it can feel a little bit like ping pong or a little aimless, or you're just like, where am I going to go with life? What am I going to go do? And I think if I were my younger self, I would just make some more like 5-year term like goals and decisions and say, okay, I'm going to take this portion, maybe 70% of my time, and I'm going to focus on that, and I'll allow myself to have fun for the extra 30, you know, versus vice versa.
What's one thing you've learned in business that they don't teach in school?
Relationships. I think you learn that in school, but I don't think the emphasis and importance of the relationships that you have and the community that you build around you is emphasized probably enough. School's about holding yourself accountable and going through the rhythms of having deadlines and having to learn something and challenge like your intellect and things like that. No one's going to teach you exactly how to go build strong relationships and networks around yourself and then use those, you know, interchangeably to help other people and also to help yourself.
That's true. That's very true. If you wanted to retire today, do you think you could do it?
Yes.
So what keeps you going?
I think the world is a place that I have the ability to make better. And I think I owe that to the world to continue driving forward.
If me and you were to pass away tomorrow, what's the one single piece of advice you will want to leave in this world?
I'm just such a people-oriented guy. I just go back to that. You never know, right, who it is that you're going to interact with. Just treating people with the utmost kindness and respect, even when maybe you're not feeling it, because you never know what that other person is going through. You have no idea. They could have just gone through one of the hardest times of their life. Being true to that is always going to be the path that helps you bring the most positivity into your life.
It's great advice, man. Yeah, what was your name?
I'm John.
John, Eric.
It's great to meet you. It's Alyssa.
Yeah. Alyssa, nice to meet you. You know, I want to connect with you. Is that okay? Could I
Yeah,
take your
sure.
contact?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Yeah.